Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic. Back to you again with another celebrity reading. This time it's on Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber again. Yes, this is their millionth time fighting. I know, it's the fight that will literally never end. I have a playlist of a bunch of the videos that I've done on this, so check that out if you're interested. But the girls have been, well, allegedly throwing shade at each other again. So let me get the direct quotes because I have them saved here. So in the Wall Street Journal, I believe it was, Hailey Bieber was interviewed about Rhode and Rhode Beauty, and they were talking to her about if she feels competitive with other beauty brands, like Rare Beauty and things of that nature. And this is her response. "It's always annoying being pitted against other people. I didn't ask for that," she said. "When people want to see you a certain way, and they've made up a story about you in their minds, it's not up to you to change that. I think there is space for everybody. I don't feel competitive with people that I'm not inspired by." Now, a lot of people would be scared. A lot of people think the not inspired by was shade. Okay, well, Miss Selena posted and deleted an Instagram story. Let me see if I can pull it up here. And she said, "Just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants. Doesn't affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind. All brands inspire me. There is room for everyone, and hopefully we can all stop." Now, a lot of people were like, "Oh, so you were saying she's doing this just for relevance, and you're calling her unintelligent?" Let's see if the girls really meant to shade each other or not. Let's see if we're reading too much into it, and let's see what's going to happen next. So remember, these readings are all different tapers only, and let's get started. If you guys like this, hit that join button down below to join the YouTube members. There's a ton of additional content, especially if you are a Selena. You probably like Taylor Swift too. I have a ton of Taylor videos, like 50 on them. Travis, her Zags, the whole thing. Joe Alwyn, if he wants her back or not, like so much stuff. You can win a reading from me. There are pick a card story times, stuff on angels, demons, hell, so much stuff. So check it out. Join button down below. By the way, I've had Selena Gomez's new song, "In the Dark," on repeat. That shit is so good. Justin Tranter really did that with writing that song. It's like cracked to my ears. All right, so I'm going to see, okay, did Hailey mean to shade her? This is going to be like the Cardi B reading all over again, where you get mad about the Three of Cups because y'all love to read the Three of Cups as a good card. It's not a good card. Okay, three is a crowd. You don't want a three in anything because three is always a crowd. But Three of Cups, girl, it's a jealousy, gossip, and drama card. All right, now let's see Selena. Four of Swords. Oh, she's butthurt. You mad? Okay, energy in between. The past. Okay. So, yeah, they were both throwing shade at each other. Probably pretty obvious. So the Three of Cups is about comparison, and it's also about jealousy. And I think the interesting thing here, let me do clarification to see where it's from. Yeah, there's Justin. And also loss of control. I just genuinely think that Hailey wants to be separated from the narrative at all costs. The Two of Swords is like, I want to be separated from this. The Emperor is about Justin. It's also about loss of control. And the Ace of Cups is about like no love lost. At this point in time, currently, now mind you, this changes every few months between these two, but at this current time, she fucking hates Selena. She thinks Selena is a horrible human being, and she's sick of it. And she's done with Selena, and she's done with pretending that she's comfortable with Selena. She hates Selena. Currently, something fucking happened, okay? In order for her to have this jarring of a reaction, something happened. The Three of Cups tells me that she feels personally that Selena Gomez did something recently behind her back, and that was shade, and she feels that Selena was being jealous of her. Mind you, Three of Cups tells me that the jealousy works both ways. So I think that Hailey's a little jealous. I think that Selena's a little jealous. And I think that Hailey thinks that Selena is super jealous as well. I think it goes both ways. These girls are stuck in a cycle. That being said, the Four of Swords is what Selena shows up as. She's butthurt. So she's super sensitive. We know she's a very sensitive girlie. I'm telling her, I know this girl is sensitive. She's a Cancer. And she was hurt by what Hailey said. She felt slighted by what Hailey said. Four of Swords is also my like victim card here. So we know Selena likes to play victim. That's what she was doing. She knew that it would rile people up. She knew that it would clap back, but she was emotional, and it was an emotional tweet and delete, basically. The Six of Cups is reversed. Makes sense. That's the past getting between the two of them. That makes sense. Let me see clarification for Selena. Uh-oh. Somebody must have said something or did something about children. I know Selena talked about wanting to be a mother and not being able to like biologically have children. There's a conversation about motherhood. This is children. This is father. This is mother. Okay. And there is something was said recently or done recently that either Hailey feels was about her kid or about parenting. And she feels like Selena had something to say about it. There's this feeling here of like you said something or did something, or she feels, I don't know if Selena did or if she just feels like Selena was a part of it and is paranoid. I can't really tell, but I do think that there's something that she's like, she said something or did something about. I wonder if Selena said something about Justin's parenting or something and it pissed her off. I wonder if she told someone. I can tell you right now, there's a go-between between these two girls. There's a double agent. It very much reminds me of the Nicki and Cardi reading that you guys got mad about. It's very similar. There's a go-between. The Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups tells me victim of circumstance. There's someone here that they share. And both of them know that they share this person, and both of them use this person for information on the other one. Double agent vibes, but they're both aware of it and they don't care because they find this person valuable. I don't know if I would necessarily say this person's messy as much as I feel like they're caught in the middle. But it's a go-between. And interestingly enough, there's just something, I feel like something Selena said, she feels like it was Selena's fault. And I don't know if Selena did it or if she's just being claimed that she just like thinks that Selena did it, but there's something to do with, I think it's Justin Bieber being a parent. You know how like sometimes you could be with friends, be like, yeah, I'm sure he's a great parent, or yeah, he's probably like a bad parent. Something like that. There's something to do with the children that has just fucking pissed Hailey off, like hardcore. I just don't know if Selena actually did it or not, or she just feels like she's a part of it. Because it has nothing to do with any of their jobs or their careers. The Two of Wands and the world tells me that like you already don't like trust each other. So all it takes is one wrong thing or hearing one wrong thing and you're automatically going to assume it. You're like, okay, this bitch has talked shit about me before. So if someone lies and tells you that they're talking shit, you're going to believe that, right? No matter what, because you already don't trust the bitch. So no, Hailey is like, no, you guys, I feel intense hatred. I don't know what happened. Hailey fucking hates Selena. She said something that Hailey has had it. Had it. Had it. Look at that. Three of Swords is heartbreak. Queen of Cups. Oh, Hangman reversed. She feels like Selena's being cocky. Like, oh, you're being cocky. You want to know what it is? You know, Selena just got married, right? So she's on a high, and I'm sure she's probably like really excited about things in her life, and she's probably talking too much. And I guarantee she said something that's probably being misconstrued or manipulated, and it got back to Hailey because this is her being like, "Oh yeah, your shitty." This would be like her being like your shitty fucking relationship that nobody gives a fuck about, no one cares. You genuinely think that you're on your high horse because of your relationship. Let's see if you make it 7 years like me. Let's see if you can handle that shit. Yeah, it's all sunshine and roses now. You're in the honeymoon phase. You have so much to say. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if you have the ability to stick through it. She feels like Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez she doesn't feel like she's very loyal. So she's like, yeah, we'll see if you can stick through shit. Like, she's mad, y'all. Like, irate. That's why her publicist was trying to get her not reply to this, but she couldn't help herself. She's fucking pissed. Pissed. Something was said. Like I said before, I don't know if it was misconstrued. Something was said. The Moon is about lies, deceit, deception. The Two of Pentacles is an even equal exchange, and the Nine of Wands. Hailey just feels tired of... Here's the thing. I don't think that Hailey knows that she's not innocent in this. She understands that. The Two of Pentacles says that it takes two to tango. And the Nine of Wands says that things are always getting worse. So she's aware of this. She's aware of the chaos. She's aware of how she contributes to the chaos. But she's tired with the moon because she feels like the image that Selena has is not who she really is. And this is the straw that broke the camel's back. She genuinely is pissed because she feels like that Selena Gomez is just as much of a mean girl as everyone claims that Hailey is. The Death card being reversed, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. That is her being like Selena thinks that she can walk away from all the problems she's caused previously and all the damage she's caused and be like, I'm a new girl now. I have a new life. Like, I have a new husband. And she feels like, you think your skeletons aren't going to catch up to you? You think you can just walk away from all the damage you've caused for all these years and then just be on your high horse and be like, I'm innocent, I'm perfect, I'm in a new me. She feels like, no, that's not fair. Where's the accountability? You have no accountability for the things that you say and do, and you keep saying and doing shit. She's pissed, y'all. Like, all I can feel is Hailey's anger. Hailey is like, yeah, you want me to be the villain so bad, but guess what? You're just as much of a villain as I am. So I'll be the villain, but if I start actually being villain, then you'll see what's really going on. She has things that she saved for years, and she's like, I wish I could share it, but everyone would just say I'm crazier than I already, than they already do. I kind of feel for Hailey in this. I'm not going to lie. I love Selena. I love my girl so much, but the two of them absolutely both contribute to this, and I do feel like Selena's a little bit on a high horse lately. I do love her to death. I'm standing her. Listen, I have her music on repeat. Okay. I went to the fucking revival tour. I love that woman at the Barclays Center where I had to listen to Nick Jonas pretend to sing, girl. Why Joe brought him up from the stands. And I was like, I didn't know Joe was the only one that could sing. I didn't know that Joe was a good singer. And I didn't know that Nick was a bad singer. Anyways, regardless, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the Fool. It's just so strange to me because the Fool's about maturing, but okay, I'm going to tell you something. You guys are going to get mad at me. Don't care. Hailey genuinely feels like Selena and her team, mostly her team, consistently make sure that she isn't able to rise. You know how we have conversations in the music industry about how a lot of times artists will get shelved, like labels will sign artists and then shelve them because they're direct competition to a bigger artist, and that artist doesn't want to lose out to the younger competition, so they manipulate them, sign them, and shelve them. There's a conversation to be had where Hailey feels like an underdog because she feels like Selena and her team have made a lot of moves to make sure that Hailey has a lot of doors closed on her. For instance, like, oh, well, we want to work with Selena and we know she hates Hailey, so we won't work with Hailey. Whether or not that's directly said, I don't know. But there's like things like that she feels like there are games being played, and she feels like she's gaslit consistently because she's like, I'm not crazy. This reporter not emailing us back. This interview not happening. This meeting not happening, or this manager not doing this, or whatever the fuck it is. Like, she's like, I'm not crazy. Something's going on here. And I will be honest with you. I don't think Hailey will ever watch this, but if you do, you're not crazy because I see it too. And yes, they are playing the PR machine against you. They are. That being said, I mean, Hailey is no angel, and a lot of the bad PR that she's gotten is her own fault. However, there are a plethora of things that are not her fault that I do feel like are being sort of churned by PR machines and publicists and things of that nature. Yes. It's just like you're making it a little easier for them. So this feud will never end. This will never end. It will never end. But I have an interesting perspective on this. I see people jumping behind Hailey and rallying behind her in support for something coming up soon. Within the next 6 months, I think it should start to happen soon, but it might take a while. It's difficult. It's interesting. I wonder if it's going to be over a period of time, or if someone's going to slip up and say something. Sometimes Sun and Eight of Wands is about someone saying something and telling on themselves, and Hailey benefiting from it. So I don't know if it's Selena or someone else, but all I can tell you is that the Six of Swords and the Sun is about the internet rallying around and supporting Hailey for something. So something is going to happen soon that people are going to rally around Hailey, but I do think there's a bit of bad press first. you're going to think I'm crazy, but the tides will eventually turn back in her favor. But then, it's going to keep happening. We ping pong between both of these girls. So we're back on the merry-go-round. Interestingly enough, I don't think that... I know there's been a few reports of like, Justin likes to keep this feud going to prove loyalty. I mean, sure, probably, but that's not the main focus here. Something was said about Justin, though, that pissed Hailey off and set her off. I can tell you that. One thing about Miss Hailey, she is obsessed and hyper-focused on that man. So I'm going to leave it there. Remember, if you like this, hit the join button down below. Join the 2 members. Until next time, good luck. And I'll be there with nobody else. Something in the dark.